Well, I mean, the upper big branch mine disaster, that didn't go through my mind in my deliberation.
Okay.
I mean, that through anybody, because that wasn't part of the trial. We just had to go off of the charges that were in the indictment and the evidence presented to us. And, I mean, I wish we could have got more, because I would assume that since the other ones were felonies, that he would ultimately, get more fines or jail time or whatever. But I mean, that's not how it went down. The Bill Rose memo was pretty compelling to me. I mean, because from how I took it, they hired him to see what was wrong. And, they got his opinions, and they were supposed to make the company new or make a big change. And, I never saw it happen. I didn't really know how to take that. I mean, he was a prosecution witness, but he just went back and forth,
Right.
And then I think the big thing that came up and changed was, when Ruby got up there and he said, we have a lot to talk about. And he reiterated what he said in the in his grand jury,
Right.
and it kind of counteracted what he said, in his initial testimony there in the federal courthouse here, and I just didn't know how to take it. I think they did that to dilute him down. I think so, yeah. Because, I mean, it was just, they went over violations there Bill Tiller did for, gosh, a whole day or half a day or something.
Right.
I mean, and it was just like, why?
Yeah.
We can't use it, so why?
Yeah.
I think it was just a diluting. I mean, it drew attention away. It was so boring. But, they make big bucks, so they know what they're doing. That was huge. I couldn't believe that, I was kind of looking forward to seeing what they had. And I think that would have had a big change in everything. Absolutely. I can kind of take it two ways. I mean, I take it as they were being cocky and saying, they didn't know it. They don't have a case, which is what they said. And then another thing that, popped into my mind is, well, maybe they didn't want to bring in witnesses because they'd be digging a hole deeper, but we'll never know. Now, we just, a couple of us said, well, I would have loved to seen Blankenship on the stand, but it didn't happen, and we'll never know. And we didn't take that into consideration at all. No. Well, I mean, we used all the evidence and the testimonies that we thought were liable, and I mean, that's what we based it off of. And I mean, there was no bias, I don't think, or anything like that. And I mean, that's what a jury's supposed to do, use testimony and evidence. And whether it be in Indiana or Florida or here, I mean, I think we did a good job. I think we did the right thing. I mean, I wish it could have went a different way, but, it didn't, and we came to an agreement on that, and that's how it ended. I think that brought into perspective the result that we got. It also mentioned that the minority listen to and consider what the majority has, and the majority consider what the minority has, and we did that, and we talked about it, and we came to the conclusion of guilty on the first count.